Welcome to another edition of Center Field. I'm your host, Max Sakinov.
And I'm your host, Avanti Elias. In this show, we'll be talking about the sports over the break, along with the games this week.
Friday, before the break, the girls' softball team had played against St. Francis High and lost 9-4. This week, the girls went up against Rio Linda High School and won 5-2. For Thursday's game, we have Ashley Grayback reporting.
We're here at the Center vs. Foothill softball game. During the game, Natalie Hampton and Haley Miles both scored home runs. But beside that, we had several base steals and amazing hits. We won the game 7-2. I'm Ashley Grayback reporting for Center Field.
The girls' softball team will be playing in the Pleasant Valley Tournament. They will be playing against Las Plumas High, Chico High, and Live Oak.
The boys' baseball team played against Antelope High School twice this week. The first game ended with a score of 10-0 Antelope. For Thursday's game, we have Daniel Fawcett with the story.
The varsity baseball team went up against the Antelope Titans. In the first period, it was 4-0, Cougar lead. Second period, 7-1, Cougar lead. Third period, 9-1. Fourth period, 10-1, and final period, 12-2. Making this another victory for our boys.
Baseball had several games over the break. On the 30th, they played against Consumas Oaks and won 2-1. On the 31st, they went up against Cordova High School and lost 3-2. They lost a coast game against Mesa Verde 10-9, and on April 1st, they played against Whitney High with a final score of 15-14. Whitney with the win. The baseball team will be playing against San Juan High School today after school.
The tennis team played against West Campus on Tuesday. They lost 6-3. They have a chance to advance to sections if they defeat River City in their upcoming match. Adriana Mercado was there with the action.
This week was an amazing week for tennis. Number 1 girls singles player Ada Ukebu played Jackie, Antelope's number 1, and last year's CBC MVP player, and won her match. Both her and number 1 boys singles and number 2 girls singles finished and won their matches before they got rained out. They continued their matches this week with the first time ever player Lydia Mosquedo playing girls number 2 doubles and won, the overall score being 8-1. The tennis team made center history this week by beating River City for the first time ever, 5-4.
So, who beat River City today?
And are now in second place and are going to sections.
Cougars on me! Cougars on 3! 1, 2, 3! Cougars!
The girls' soccer team was victorious against Foothill on Tuesday. Yesterday, they went up against West Campus. Here's the story.
Lady Cougars' matchup against West Campus was a long and difficult game. They played an extremely good defense, but unfortunately, they still lost against West Campus 4-0.
Track went up against Foothill on Wednesday. We have Daniel Fawcett with the story.
The track and field team had gone up against the Foothill Mustangs. There were many different competitions, but boys varsity, girls varsity, and JV all won. The scores were 87-65, 87-59, and 55-29.
The track team will also play at Amador High School tomorrow.
The varsity boys basketball team will be playing against the coaches and staff today in the big game after school. We will have a report for you next week.
If you have any questions or comments, please email us at centerfield2010@gmail.com.
Or just talk to one of us and tell us what you're thinking.
That's all for this show. See you next time on Center Field, your weekly sports show.